and she'll go out and suck another man and come home and kiss her boyfriend in the mouth. So, but that's why I don't have a man, because I ran away all the good men.
Same reason why a cooler box cannot do a refrigerator's job. One is for the road. No strangers can just open it, and it's strictly for home use.
Well, I kept them, and then I went through a divorce, and the divorce lawyer convinced the judge that Tesla was going to go out of business in 2013, and they sold them all.
No.
It also speaks to the fact that her family came to this country because they wanted her to be that way.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Alright guys, right now, we're currently sitting somewhere around 18,000 subscribers. By New Year, we're trying to get this thing up to 25,000. So y'all, if you like the video, be sure to like, also comment and subscribe. Subscribing is important. That's going to push us out there to the masses so everyone can see my beautiful content, right? Let's hop right into it.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, but I am single because, my name is Diamond, and old Diamond, we call her cubic zirconia. And cubic zirconia would go out, she had a boyfriend, and she'd go out and suck another man and come home and kiss her boyfriend in the mouth.
I'm so proud.
And cubic zirconia also one time slept with her man's best friend, forgot to wash the sheets, and her boyfriend slept in his best friend's net. And cubic zirconia also was just a lying, manipulative, abusive piece, which is why now I help people learn how to not get manipulated and stuff, because I was such a piece of emotionally abusive, disgusting, fat whore that I can only repent by helping people not suffer the way I made people suffer.
Crazy.
So, but that's why I don't have a man, because I ran away all the good men that were in my life. And there's like 2 left, and they're just best friends. So that's why. But I appreciate you. That's very nice of you.
This woman is so honest. I knew girls like this back in the day, right? I've heard girls call each other, hey, and they really were living that life. The fact she said, I had him sleep in another man's nut, and then I did that and then kissed somebody else in the mouth. She was for the streets for real, but you know what? She's letting guys know. She's letting guys know on the internet. Because this guy right here, he's caught up. He sees her, he's thinking, oh wow, she's okay. Let me just sip a little bit. Let me be a little bit, forthcoming, humble myself to her. And a lot of times, you can't humble yourself to them because you'll bump into that situation where someone will be telling you, congratulations.
You played yourself.
But I'm happy she let him know early. All right, guys, let's hop on to the next one.
So, Berry Roo asked, why can't men marry the ladies they party, smoke, and drink with? Ooh. This is the response, yeah? The response is...
Imagine a shut into Yamaha. What you've seen. Ice Trophy.
I like this explanation. Listen to what he said.
Wait, what's wrong with that? Okay, continue.
Imagine.
He goes, this is the chief, ne? CH13F007 on Twitter. Same reason why a cooler box cannot do a refrigerator's job. One is for the road. You can even borrow it to friends and relatives. You can use it as a chair, table, or anything you wish. Can be stolen easily too. However, the other one is respected.
That's a good point.
No strangers can just open it. No one could come and borrow it. And it's strictly for home use.
And you've got to kiss.
Exactly.
Real can live without a fridge. That's my mid-range. Put a box for days, even in the house.
Does he not nail it?
He does.
He's right. It's rolls, though.
Nah,
it's rolls.
It's rolls.
Yeah.
Like I said, the wife is stability.
Exactly.
You need that. You know what I mean?
So true. And that analogy, perfect. Right? You can sit on it. You can use it on the side of the road. It's not meant to keep things really cold, but it gets the job done. It keeps them chill for a certain time. I don't know the exact thing. I don't remember it, but totally on point. And a lot of guys need to understand that, because there's some guys that really out there that think, I know it's not you guys that are watching right now, but there's a lot of guys out there that may say, you know what? Doesn't matter. She had a pass. She's still a gem. Just like the lady in the last video. And you know why the lady in the last video is saying that? You can tell by her attitude and her energy. The streets are still in her. At any given time, the streets will come calling and she'll feel a certain way. Because remember, all those bodies stick with you. So all those different personalities that came in her and came through her and the nut on the bed, yeah, that's still around. So beware out there, and definitely don't get with no ladies you're partying with, man. I made a video about that the other day on my channel. You can't do it, even when you travel. Let me hop on to the next one.
Employee are you of Tesla?
I would say I'm probably in the 300s.
How good was their offer?
The offer was 120,000, and they gave us a lot of stock options to start with. They gave us 40,000 options. My strike price was 90 cents.
What?
No. Your strike price was 90 cents?
Was my strike price. Oh yeah, it was like 90 cents. Who's going to take them seriously? I mean, because I surely wasn't. I mean, I love the job. At 90 cents, who cares? Well, I got $40,000. Whoop-dee. Well, that's all it was back then, but that's $50 million today.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What did you do with those options?
Well, I kept them, and then I went through a divorce, and the divorce lawyer convinced the judge that Tesla was going to go out of business in 2013, and they sold them all.
No.
At $38 a share. It was, like whatever, 60 grand or something at the time, but now that's $50 million. I actually did some research to see if I had a case against the lawyer, but I don't. Even though he convinced the judge that they were going to go out of business and we're going to have to sell the stock to pay his lawyer fees.
How often does that keep you up at night?
Holy! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the reason why marriage is on the decline. Think about what just happened. The lawyer, who has nothing to do with the reason why you got down on bended knee, went to the judge when the divorce was happening and said that company that he's working for, that he's trained his entire life in order to be able to get a seat at the table of the first of 300 employees, that what they gave him, his stock option, it ain't gonna be worth nothing. So take that and sell it to pay me. That man rightfully earned his stock options. He earned what inevitably became $50 million, but he had no rights. He had no say, and he has no recourse. Damn! And let's just say that the stock options were never on the table and he wound up getting that $50 million. Well, guess what? When the divorce was happening, the wife would have gotten $25 million at least, which albeit is not as bad of a situation that he's already in, but you guys begin to understand the reason why guys are not trusting this system anymore. This is why so many men are choosing to protect themselves by not getting married due to stories like this, that marriage at the end of it is a complete scam designed to make money for the court system and the government. The divorce lawyer's job is not to rightfully assign assets. It's to extract resources. Men, pay attention.
And this is why. This is the way. Guys want to get married. As guys, we control marriage. We control cool. We're the ones that get down on one knee, or if you just want to get down on one knee, we're the ones that propose. We control that. So when you leave and you find that woman that's feminine and delicate, you may turn around and say, you know what? I've been with this woman, say if you want to take your time, say I've been with her for a year, 2 years. I see this woman hasn't changed since I met her. I want to propose to her. I want to marry her. But that's the thing, some guys, I know a lot of guys that say, oh, I can probably bring him back. And I know guys that are successful when they bring him back. But why, especially if you're a man that's established, would you take the chance to bring him back? And they call it the Wild Wild West for a reason. Yes, the Wild Wild West. You're bringing an Indian to a place where they got guns and the Indians using arrows. They got cannons. So you get it? That's an analogy right there for you, right? You're bringing an Indian to a place where there's cannons and guns and they got bows, bow and arrows. Losing every time. So yeah, it's not worth it. You're taking a risk. Can it be done? Yes. I know people that are successful, but do I suggest it? Oh no. Next video.
a wife. They want to go be a passport, bro. And I'm like, bro, you're fat, you're broke, you don't deserve a wife. You need to.
Hear me out. I already know what you're gonna say. She's Americanized. And they're right, she is Americanized. But that's not a bad thing. I know you want to think it is, but it's okay that she's American. It also speaks to the fact that her family came to this country because they wanted her to be that way, to speak for herself, to know her truth, and to say exactly how she feels.
See, you know what they're trying to say? Hold on, let me let
What she's saying is right. If you want this type of woman, you have to be this type of man. That goes for women too. If you want a certain type of man.
False. Let me give you an example. And I love to use this clip. Me, myself, and I interviewed a Filipina. And you've seen it all over the Philippines, right? Where women say wild things. And woman in the West mind. Like, I just want my man to make 20,000 pesos.
How much do you think if ever you have a boyfriend, how much do you think he needs to make? He needs to make a month in pesos. Kahit at least 20K.
Hence $400. I just want my man to. A woman said, I want me and my husband to make 100,000 pesos, $200. I want to provide half.
Man to make, would you say?
Maybe about 50 and the other half is on mine.
So you've been thinking in your head, whoa, that's nothing. So don't worry, they're not looking at you for the bag. Like for you, 50,000 is like, what, $900? On the other half, so you want to provide half?
Yep.
Confused. I said, so you want to make 100,000 and you want to provide 50 of that? I'm confused. I'm like, a man is going to come over here and be able to provide all of it, right? But I didn't say anything. I'm sitting there like, wow, you're willing to provide half of that. But let me let her finish and see what she says.
You have to be a certain type of woman. That's just how it is. You have to dress for the part for the job, but you also have to know how to do the job.
See, and the woman that she reacted to, right? She's like, oh, you're fat. You have to be this, and that. Now, I'm one that believes in exercise. I believe every man should exercise. Every man should level up like she was saying, right? Every man should be on his P's and Q's and maybe secure an online job or at least do something, a high income skill, right? To be able to help it translate across seas. Once you've been over in another country, you're living. You see how a woman said 100,000 is fine? Think about if you're overseas and you're getting 250, 300,000. Think about that. You're in the top percentile. Any country, almost any country overseas, especially where I'm at now. And that's what guys want to put themselves into. And by any means, guys will. Because we all realize there's more to life than dealing with you. So he's coming.